Alright, so the first thing I did was in a large bowl, I put half a cup of butter. I then took a full cup of sugar and put that in to the mixture with the butter. Yeah, and I just used plain regular white sugar. Next, I just took a hand mixer and I mixed this, and it says until it's fluffy, and it got quite fluffy. I was having a little bit of difficulties mixing it though, because it is such a thick consistency. So I did take a knife to it afterwards and just make sure everything was mixed pretty well. I'm just cracking an egg in, and then I'm going to mix that up with the mixer. And take another egg, and you do need 2 eggs for this. And once again, I'm just mixing that up. This kind of looks like pudding once you're finished with it. I tried to show, but it just wasn't working. Next, I'm just taking a cup of bananas, and they are mashed. As well as, the recipe calls for 1 tablespoon, but I used 2 tablespoons of vanilla just to give it an extra punch. As well as, I cut up a lemon, and I just took the juice from half of it. It called for a tablespoon, but I just used that. And then I started to mix it again. And this is the base of your batter. Now in a separate bowl, I'm taking some flour. I'm using whole wheat flour. It's just by the brand Great Value, which is found at Walmart. So yeah, I'm just taking, and you need 2 cups of this. Each cup wasn't really full though, so as you'll see, I'll go in the bag for a 3rd time. This is just second. That one's not full all the way, so I'll go in a 3rd time and just like eye it out. Then I'll take my baking powder. I need a tablespoon of that. And then I didn't have a teaspoon, so I just had to eyeball half. And as you can see, I thought it said a tablespoon, but I had to eyeball half of that. As well as with the salt, I had to eyeball half of it as well, just because I did not have a half of one. All I could find was this one. And I just mixed that to make sure all ingredients are mixed pretty good. Now what I'm doing is I'm getting that mixture back, and I am adding half of the dry ingredients to the other ingredients. I'm just mixing that up, just blending it, and I did do it in increments just so it didn't all just mush up on me. Then I'm taking a 1/4 cup of milk and adding that to this as well. As you can see, it's mixing a lot better now. If you can see my dad taking his boots off in the back. Then I'm just mixing in the rest of the dry ingredients. Now I'm adding some dried cranberries. My mom's beside me, so I wasn't sure how many to add. And actually, I shouldn't have used the mixer for this. It said to fluff them in. I had the mixture in the thing. And she's actually adding some extra milk, just because I had added that extra flour at the beginning. So we just had to add a little bit of extra milk. And the muffins actually turned out really good at the end. Because of the extra milk, it just gave it a little bit of something. And then I was like, I don't know how to clean these. And I was like, just scrape it. And I was like terrified that it was going to fling onto my face and like on my iPad, because my iPad was right in the corner, as you can see. So I was reading the recipe off. Alright. And then I just mixed it in, just to make sure. And then I saw that there wasn't enough cranberries in it. So I actually went ahead and I added some more cranberries. Just because, to give it a little bit more taste. And I'd actually filmed me filling up the cupcakes, but that footage was lost. So I did actually just end up filling them. This recipe did make 12 cupcakes, as well as a small loaf. And I stuck them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes, and then we poked it with a toothpick, and the toothpick came out clean, and that's where we get the finished muffins. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. It's just my mom opening it so she can see what it looks like inside. And she's like, oh, they're perfect. She was excited. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.